Welcome to Anything Is Possible. We're back on the creek fishing for trout today. Kev's got his power bait worms, and I'm going to throw the trout magnet again. It's a little chilly. It's about 29 degrees. So, got the gloves on. Kev's got his glasses. Wanted to talk about glasses today. We've done a lot of tips in our previous videos. It's one of the most not underappreciated, but I think a lot of people who don't have family members who fish and kind of just watch our videos and get into fishing, it might be a tip that they've missed. Very important for stockies. You can walk this whole bed of stream, this whole stream bed, and there's only a couple holes that have trout. So having a good set of glasses to actually see those trout, so important. So that'll be my little tip, I guess, for today. Let's get fishing before my hands freeze up. And he snagged. Trout on, trout on. I got him. I'm gonna put some water in that bag. Yeah. There we go. This guy evaded me a few times here. But we got him. He finally fell for the trout magnet. Our stringer. I'll put a little bit more in that. No, that's good. I'm gonna put it in the water actually. That's good. Thanks, buddy.
Woo, first
First one.
one. You're in the lead.
Kev, you thank that guy?
Thank you.
So I don't know if you can see Junior over there, but he's got a trout on. Don't lose him. Leave him up on the land and then bring the bag up to you, okay? Do you need help? They'll flop right towards the water. You got to keep them away from it. So a guy just walked by and said, "You guys catch any more?" We said, "No." And he goes, "You know your rod's jumping." And I look over and Kevin's rod's going crazy. But we'll take them how we can get them. Better to be lucky than good, I think they say. All right, we're going to close it out from the creek, and we're going to go home. We got 2 trout today. Kev got his on what, power bait, right?
Power bait.
Power bait, just letting it sit, and I got mine on the trout magnet.
How I caught it on my power bait is someone was walking by and said, "Isn't that your rod going?"
yeah, pretty funny actually. So we're gonna go home and clean these guys up, and there's not a lot of trout left here, unfortunately. They really are gone. I got up high and looked in with my glasses and I spotted 2. So there's not a lot left here. So we're gonna move on and cook these guys up and go home and check the stocking schedule. There are a few more spots coming up in Montgomery County and Bucks County that are stocking this fall. So fall stocking is a great time to get out, extend your season, and get some free food. All right, so we're back at the house here, and today I'm gonna just show you how to fillet a trout. You can also gut a trout from the little butthole up to about here. You can cut the head off if you want. But today I'm gonna fillet. And I'm surprised how much more, the people criticize the fillet folks for wasting meat, but by the time you get done picking around the bones, especially kids, I believe you get a little bit more meat by actually filleting, or at least more meat gets eaten, let's say. But you wanna cut down just like this behind the pec fin on an angle. Make sure you get that meat up top. And you see how the meat looks there. You want to run that knife right along this backbone. So I'm gonna go like that. Twist the knife to the side. And there you go. Now I'm going to leave the skin on, so I'm going to go right through. If I was making skinless, I would flip it here and then go down the other side. But since I'm going straight through, I'm just going to right to the end and right off. A nice piece of meat here. We got the ribs right here. So, excuse me. You want to cut them out. So if you start here and get above those, get under them, you can start cutting and then tilt your knife up and the rib should come right off like that. Get a rib cage. I might have missed that first rib. Yep. That little fins here, I like to take them off. That's the bottom fin. Just clean that up a little bit right on the edge. Okay. There's a set of floating bones right here. So if you want to make it completely boneless, I just make a cut on a little bit of an angle right through. Like that. And then another cut coming down like that. And just pull that right on out of there, like that. That gets those floating bones out of there. So, I'm just gonna rinse this off. Now these are a good 100 different ways to cook it, but I still have some of this marinade from the trout. We had 6 trout yesterday we did. And if there's another video, I'll link it below on this recipe if you want to check it out. But I'm going to just soak those in there. And then going to smoke those guys later. Flip the trout over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, angling the cut. And just going to ride it down the backbone. That's not the best one. There we go. And again, right off the end, just like that. So sometimes the ribs come off, sometimes they don't. So right here, there's no ribs. You can just take your knife and you'll feel it. And then you see, bam, there's a couple there. So just clean that up like that. And then we find the floaters. You can just feel them. If you can't see them, you can feel them. And they go to about here. And the floating bones, like if you're frying them, it's only like a little piece of bone and the rest is actually like cartilage. So if you're not a picky eater, or if you're frying them, it's not really a big problem. Okay. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna do my other one up here off camera and show you. I guess we'll do, I'll show you throwing them on the smoker. Let's check on these puppies, see if they're ready. You gotta unlatch. Hold on, put the door shut. There you go. Let the heat come out. Okay. What do they look like?
Beer in there.
I wonder how they looking. Yeah, my beer. That's how I smoke these. I don't have that little thing you're supposed to put water on and it leaks. All right guys, so we're gonna try one of these puppies. We're gonna pull this one out here.
Is it hot?
That's hot.
Okay, close it,
Gonna let this thing cool down a minute. All right, let's give it a taste. Good? Delicious. And this skin is edible too. So you can, as they cool down, you can just pick these guys right up.
Taste is good, but not as good as the first pair that we made.
You like the last batch better?
Yeah.
Right. I made a slight change, so I'll make them the way I made them last time.
Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe. And these are good, so we're gonna keep eating. Hope you guys have a good day, and see you guys later. Peace.